Every time I wanted to learn an AI agent, there was always a catch. You need API keys, you need credits, you need a paid plan. But for someone who is just getting started, that's a big barrier. So when Hermes dropped, I wanted to try it out, but I wanted to learn it completely free. For the setup, I decided that I'm going to use a free instance on Google Cloud. But now I needed to find a large language model. Not just any large language model, I needed something that could easily work with AI agents. Things like calling, structured output, and all that. So I tested out a few free tiers. NVIDIA NIM, Groq, Gemini, they all had something working for them, but they had serious limitations. And then I tried Mistral, and honestly, their free tier just works. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can connect Mistral to Hermes so you can learn your own Hermes AI agent for free. Let's get started. Right here, you can see that we are learning our Hermes agent and we are using the Mistral large latest, and this is one of the biggest, or if not the biggest, Mistral large language model, and it is good. And with their free tier, which is generous enough, you can see that I was able to assign the AI agent to do a research. And what it did was it went out there and it researched about the open source large language models, and I had a list of things that I wanted it to do. So I instructed it to create an MD file of that, and after that I also instructed it to create a web page with that information. So there only you can see that I was able to do multiple things. It was able to go to the internet to research about the topic. It was able to write the topic down. It was able to save the files. So with that alone, it has to learn different commands to do that. And it was also able on its own to create a web page, which I'm going to show you shortly. So you're going to go on the internet and you're going to search for Mistral AI. You're going to click the first link or the link that takes you to mistral.ai. And as we are waiting for this, if this is your first time visiting this channel or you are not yet a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button. Let's continue. So right here, when you hit their homepage, what you're going to do is you're going to go here, click on Start Building, and on their homepage, you're going to go on Start Building, and then you're going to click on Studio. And right here, we are going to do two things. The first thing is we are going to go to API keys, and we are going to add a new API key. Once you've done that, put your API key and keep it safe for now. I'm going to just keep it somewhere here. And then you're going to go back and click done, close this one, and then you're going to go to playground. What we want to get here is the base URL, which is going to be useful shortly. So I'm going to click on code. What you're looking for is https api.mistral.ai.v1, just right there. That's the base URL. I'm also going to keep it somewhere safe. So once you've done that, then we're going to head over to Hermes. So in your command prompt, you're going to write Hermes model, and this is going to give you a list of different model providers. You can see there is Noah's Portal, Open Router, and a lot of them. So what you need to do is to go under custom endpoint. In this case is 32. It has to be different when you hit this, and then right here you can see it says we need to provide the API base URL. And for this, you're going to go over to where you stored your base URL, copy it, go back and paste it. And then it is also going to ask you for the API key, and this is optional, but since we want it to work from the get-go, I'm going to copy my API key and then I'm going to paste it, and we're going to press enter. And right here it says select the API compatibility mode. I'm going to select auto detect, and then it is going to ask you to select the modules that you want to use, and there are a lot of modules that you can select from here, but remember, each module has its own use case. So pretty much you can just go here and select the module that you want. You have to go through the documentation and see what the module is used for. So in this case, we are going to select the Mistral large latest, which is, I think, the best or one of the best models they have. So I'm going to select 27 from here. You can select the Mistral large latest or the Mistral large 2512. I think it was developed in 2025. So I'm going to select 27, and it says context length in tokens. I'm going to leave this, so it is going to auto detect, and then it is going to ask me for the display name. For this, I'm going to say Mistral provider. I'm just going to leave it like that so I can remember at some point. And it says default model set to Mistral large latest. All right, so everything is set, and what we have to do now is just to try it out. So to try it out, I have removed all the text it created. In this case, I'm going to learn the command Hermes again, and this should start our Hermes instance. Let's give it a moment, and you can see it is learning Mistral large latest. So let's test our instructions. So for these instructions, we are saying it should research the topic of open source large language models, and there are different things that we want it to look for in our research. For example, what open source LLMs are and why they matter, so it has to look for that. In this process, we are going to learn a number of things. We are going to see it go to the web and search for these topics. It is going to install certain libraries if they are not there, and it is going to do all that on its own, and that's where the AI agent capability comes in. So I'm going to copy this, the whole of this, and I'm going to paste it right here, and then I'm going to execute this. So it says initializing agent. Let's see, processing. It is going to take a while. I'm going to speed up certain sections. It is saying preparing web search, meaning it is going to the internet to search about these two topics. Here it tells me that it has reached its limit. So it told me that it reached its limit just because I've been learning this for a number of times, but then what I did was just to try it again. So there are those instances you're going to hit those limits at times, but the truth is this is one of the models there that offer a generous limit, and you can see right now it is creating the markdown file, and here it is, the markdown file. After that, it is going to save this and give us an HTML file. I'm going to fast forward for the rest of this process, and I'm going to show you the HTML file at the very end. And right here, it looks like it is done with the research.md and the index.html. let's open the index.html and see. And right here, right there, you can see that it has created this index.html, and it shows everything that it has researched, which is good. And another cool thing is in this, it has added Gemma 4, which shows that it really did its own research. So, all right, that's it, guys. That's what I had for you. If you feel like this is interesting, hit the subscribe button, and also know that this is a free tier model, which means you're going to hit those limits at times, but this is a generous offer. Until next time, have a great time.